This one's an hour, which is fine. It's called Rail Freight Stand-In. It's by Charnley. This freight service is usually headed by an EWS Class 66. However, a DRS 66 has been dragged in as a replacement. Go via Carlisle. Waiting for the brakes to come off. Let's do that. And we need to do that. What's that headlight proving say? We've got the right lights. What's that night lights? That's day nights. Oh, 158. Red. Got the green light in front of us, which is good news. What I say is my favourite route at the moment. To be honest, I honestly don't have a favourite route at the moment. I'm kind of enjoying the spread of them. It's good to be back on this route. Actually, I've not been on this route for a while. That's nice. But yeah, it's. I don't really have a favourite one. I enjoy Weirdo Tearsdale, Western Lines of Scotland. You know, if I could only have sort of a small number of routes for my collection, then it would be Weirdo Tearsdale, it would be Western Lines of Scotland, it would be Riviera in the 50s. Oh, that's so good. And New York, New Haven, Donna Pass, Cologne, Koblenz. That's probably about it. If I had to have that sort of, that would be my top of the list, I think. Cheers, APT Steve, thanks for joining. Coming up on 60 limit now. Baz131, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Are we going over Ribblehead? Let's have a look at the task list. Yes. Garsdale, Dent, Ribblehead, Horton in Ribblesdale, and Settle. AWS ping, that's good news. Oh, welcome Frisco. Growler. With 3 whole wagons. Excellent. Good use of a Growler's hauling power. Sped back up again. Good night, PJT. Apologies if you haven't already left. I just saw it. Hey, Francois. Welcome. Moricom, I definitely remember Pat Dalton, Skipton, Carlisle. Absolutely. Spent many an hour trundling up and down Skipton, Carlisle. Very, very good route. Pat was an absolute wizard. Still is, in fact. He tends to do. He'd done. The last I saw, he was doing train sim scenarios. Simon, no, I can't pronounce that. Not without probably abusing and insulting a bunch of people. Accidentally. Grey Dog, what's a 4-axle bogie called? I don't know quite what you mean, Grey Dog. I mean, normally if you've got 2 4-axle bogies, then it's called a Bobo, or a BB, or a B truck maybe, or... First gear sims, it's my choice not to use third-party stuff. It would make a lot of things very complicated if I did that are outside of that, but I could delete and reinstall the game to cure those, but no, I just don't want to use third-party content on here. My mission with the channel is to make it to where I'm showing anybody who watches the stream and sees something they like, it should be dead easy for them to do it. You know, if they want to do more, then there's plenty of people out there to show them how to do that. No, my goal here is to show people what you can do without having to fire up Zip and Explorer and Grey Dog. 3 axles on a bogie is co effectively. So if you've got 2 3-axles, they're co-co, and if you've got 2 axles, then they're Bobo. And similarly, if you've got something like a Class 31 is an A1A because the inside axle is not powered, and then you've got something like Class 40, which is a 1 co-1 because the outer axle is just load bearing. It's not actually powered. I don't think in the UK there are any Dodos, but in America the DD40X, hence the DD, is a Dodo. It's got 2 D trucks on it. If you want to download a scenario and you don't own the route, can you still play it? No, you need the route and you need all of the trains it uses. If you're missing anything, it won't work. What's my cargo? EWS coal wagons, I think. So we're going via Carlisle. Green light still. So yeah, EWS empty coal containers or coal gons. So we're about to go flying through Carlisle. Let's do the only appropriate thing here and train spot it. And wind the power up. Why is the UK couplers a hook and a link pin? Why not the US coupler, which can allow big trains? I had no idea. You do find a lot of trains in the UK now are doing Buckeyes. That's certainly not uncommon. Even on older trains they had Buckeyes. But I guess there's a reason why they didn't. I mean, the 3-link chain is the other common way of doing it, or the screw-link coupling. Yeah, it's quite common even now. But most trains these days either use a thing called a Delner coupling. DELLNER is a common one because it supports high-speed trains, or Buckeyes. 44, am I out to BNSF stuff? Yeah, I drive BNSF trains on here. Are you calling me a Dodo Dave? Actually, I think Dodo Dave is even more appropriate, so I think we're going to call you Dodo Dave from now on. Amtrak, I just saw your thing. If you want to release a scenario on Workshop and you have a horn mod, does anyone else need? No, it doesn't. You can customize the engine as much as you like, but as long as everybody else has the engine, whether it has your customizations on it, it's not a problem. It's only a problem if you use an engine or a loco that doesn't exist. However, one thing to be aware of is if you put a physics mod on your loco, then while it will let people install it, what will happen is that they won't be able to run the train to the same timings. So it's yeah, so they won't be able to make it to the same timing. So what you might find is that they either finish the scenario too easily if the physics are too good, as in too powerful, or they can't finish the scenario at all if they can't actually make the same speeds that you're able to make with a thing. So I would generally suggest, if you're interested in sharing on Workshops, stick to the stock standard stuff. That way everyone can run it and it works. Right, we've got a 30 limit coming up. That's the advance warning. DGSB, when am I next streaming? Tomorrow. Yeah, horn mods are absolutely no problem at all, Amtrak, because they don't affect the physics of the train. Yeah, repaints and physics mods or new items of stock. Those are the ones that are going to cause problems. Keep my feet off the desk, apparently. Has the sign gone? Where's the sign? Is it not on this one? And while you're here, folks, don't forget tomorrow 5 PM is on the Dovetail channel, twitch.tv/Dovetail Games, is the advanced preview, which will be on the North London line. And then at 9:30 is the usual Train Sim Live craziness and mayhem. And of course, don't forget to hit the follow button, and then go to Facebook and hit like, and YouTube and hit subscribe, and Twitter and hit follow, and Steam group and hit join, and Flickr and hit follow. You know what you need to do. There you go. Flickr's just there right now. Flickr. Go and have a look at my photographs, my screenshots, because they're awesome. Moggy, yes, I'll be doing the official stream. Oh dear. Hopefully I'll be a bit more awake. Does it matter how long the scenario is? To be honest, yes. I'm going to play 1 or 2 longer scenarios, and I've already got one that I want to play. But most scenarios still need to be between ideally no more than 60 minutes, but if they're really, really good, they're no longer than 90 minutes. Just because when people are watching, they get bored. And usually after about 55 minutes, everyone starts saying, "How long till the end?" And that's no fun. Cheers, First Gear Sims. More greeny lighty goodness. Right, we've got an advance warning of the drop to 35. The advance warning is probably because they won't allow you to use the uphill to slow down, as we're doing slowly, because you've got a downhill run here. Coming up on Ribblehead, so I guess the 15 is where the bridge goes single track. Needs fair dead man to handle the rail driving. Yeah, really. Have to code it in to use the foot pedal, so that if I don't hit the foot pedal, if I release the foot pedal for any amount of time, it automatically sets the controls to brake the train. Simon Lund, yes, November 13th. Friday, November 13th is the 24-hour stream. Your support would be greatly appreciated on the night. It's a charity one for the BBC Children in Need. The televised appeal is on that evening. So I thought we'd play some trains instead. All for a good cause. Advance warning for, it says 30, but we've got a 15 coming up. Better. Right, we've got the left junction. Show the stream on BBC One. Yeah, really. Let's bore the pants off the whole nation simultaneously. I have let the BBC know what we're going to be doing it. So, and they were intrigued. They've had a look at the YouTube channel. They had no idea such a thing existed. I was thinking to myself, it's only been around 14 years. That's fine. You don't have to know all these things. Dave, according to the BBC website, the appeal evening is on the 13th. It says so on their website. Right there in the top corner. We've got a green light. Right, line is now coming down to single track. Antagoridi, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, there's Ribblehead Viaduct. We're in a 30 limit now. Fringe Styling, this is actually a relatively old route. And I don't know whether the 3D trees existed on this route. I think they did, but they were used much more sparingly because people didn't have machines that could cope with it. Right, we're going via Ribblehead. Hello there, Mr. Ribblehead people. Getting up to a 60 limit now. Horton and Ribblestale's next. Oh, Night Rider, we'll have to do that one on the 24-hour stream. That's a good shout. I think this scenario is set in autumn, judging by the way the trees are, because it does look a little bit more autumnal than... Going down to 1 in 100, which is making measuring the speed out a little bit more tricky. Well, I'm not going to do lots of nighttime scenarios. Nighttime scenarios don't stream very well. Fringe Styling, yes, we're just going to do train sim for the charity stream. Cheers, Goucher. Thank you very much for the train spotting scenario earlier. Absolutely epic. Have a good day tomorrow. Frisco. Throwbacks. That does sound really interesting. I know PJT mentioned it. Not PJT. PTG Rail mentioned it a while ago. And I kind of like the idea. I was going to do Southern Belle and Evening Star as well, the old Spectrum 8-bit ones. And some MSTS. But I don't know. Maybe once or twice. Hey there, Fringe Starling. Thanks for the video gamey. Has anybody else been pressing the clip button tonight? Have we got any interesting clips? Going via Horton and Ribblesdale. You linked the emergency brakes. Thanks, 44. When do I plan on planning the stream? I don't know. I'll have to plan when I'm going to do that. It's the sort of thing I'm going to sort of chip away at over the course of a number of evenings. I've booked off the day before off work, so I can do all the final setting and prep that I need to. Yes, Francois, it was PTG who was going to do a chronology of train sims, yeah. Right, Car, I don't know what timings are going to be yet. It's more likely to be something like 1 PM Friday to 1 PM Saturday, but timings aren't finalised. Adam, you're gaming. We have one more short scenario to do after this one. Monty the Horse, there will be a plan for that, yes. Will there be cake? For me, there will be cake. I will be making sure that there will be cake. Have guests on the stream. Well, I'm going to see what I can arrange. I like that idea, but that requires everybody to want to come here as well. About to head back down the next leg of the hill downwards. Thanks for the offer there, Ridecar. Still going down. It's down, 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 all the way to Settle. 2.6 miles. That's where the scenario will end, and we've got to stop at Settle. Otherwise, run out of route, to be honest. That's alright, Frisco. I will be doing more. If this one's successful, I will definitely be doing more charity streams. More 24-hour events. This is an experiment to see whether or not it's worth doing, and if I can do it. And if it goes alright, then I shall do another one. The next one would be the Red Nose Day one, where I get to do a whole stream for 24 hours wearing a bloomin' clown nose. I'm sure I like that idea. At least with children in need, I just get to do a stream with a yellow bear on my lap. 737-500 Jeff, it'll be for children in need on in November. Dean, North London line is going to be demonstrated as an advanced preview on the Dovetail stream at Friday. Friday 5 o'clock. We're in a full bear costume. If I had one I might be tempted, but I don't have one and I'm not about to go and buy one for one evening. Right, coming into Settle slowly because heavy train and downhill. I might do Skype calls French style, and I don't know yet. That's one of the things I need to sit and think about. Awesome, Matt235. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, that's us stopped in Settle. Yep, there we go. Well done. You've completed the scenario. Right, we've got one more to do. Let me put it on change route. I'm going to have another drink and then get ready for the last one. Perfect outfit for your stream. Is that not, say, a children's size?